Friedrich Nietzsche, the rebel philosopher who challenged the foundations of thought. Nietzsche is one of the most provocative and misunderstood philosophers in history. His bold declarations, such as "God is dead," shook the world and challenged the moral and religious norms of his time. Nietzsche's writings continue to inspire, confuse, and ignite debates about life, morality, and the human condition. But who is Nietzsche? Let's dive into the story of this enigmatic thinker. Early life. A boy with a passion for knowledge, Friedrich Wilhelm Nietzsche was born on October 15, 1844, in Raaken, a small village in the Prussian province of Saxony. He came from a deeply religious family. His father, Karl Ludwig Nietzsche, was a Lutheran pastor, and his mother, Franziska, shared the family's devout Christian faith. Tragically, Nietzsche's father passed away when Friedrich was just 5 years old, leaving his mother to raise him and his younger sister, Elizabeth. The loss of his father had a profound impact on Nietzsche, and he grew up in a household dominated by women, his mother, grandmother, and aunts. As a child, Nietzsche was quiet, introspective, and intellectually curious. He excelled in academics and showed an early talent for music and writing. One of his childhood interests was composing music, a passion that stayed with him throughout his life. At the age of 14, Nietzsche earned a scholarship to the prestigious Pforta boarding school. There, he studied classical languages, philosophy, and theology, laying the foundation for his later intellectual pursuits. Adulthood. The rise of a revolutionary thinker, Nietzsche continued his education at the University of Bonn and later at the University of Leipzig, where he studied philology, the study of ancient languages and texts. At just 24 years old, he was offered a professorship in classical philology at the University of Basel in Switzerland, an incredible achievement for someone so young. However, Nietzsche's true passion was philosophy, and his teaching career was short-lived due to his deteriorating health. Nietzsche's adult life was marked by intense creativity and profound isolation. His groundbreaking works, such as Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Beyond Good and Evil, and The Genealogy of Morality, challenged traditional ideas about morality, religion, and human nature. One of Nietzsche's central concepts was the idea of the Übermensch, or Superman. He envisioned a new kind of human being who could transcend traditional values and create their own meaning in a godless world. Despite his intellectual brilliance, Nietzsche struggled with loneliness and illness. He suffered from debilitating migraines, poor eyesight, and mental health challenges, which eventually led to his collapse in 1889. After a mental breakdown in Turin, Italy, Nietzsche spent the remaining years of his life in a near catatonic state, cared for by his sister Elizabeth. Legacy. A philosopher ahead of his time, Nietzsche's writings were largely ignored during his lifetime, but his ideas gained traction after his death in 1900. His critique of religion, morality, and traditional philosophy resonated with artists, writers, and thinkers throughout the 20th century. However, Nietzsche's legacy is not without controversy. His sister Elizabeth manipulated his unpublished works to align with her nationalist and anti-Semitic beliefs, tarnishing his reputation by associating his ideas with the Nazi regime. Scholars have since worked to separate Nietzsche's authentic philosophy from these distortions. Today, Nietzsche is celebrated as a visionary who dared to question the foundations of Western thought. His philosophy encourages individuals to confront life's challenges, embrace creativity, and take responsibility for shaping their own destiny. 10 questions everyone asks about Friedrich Nietzsche. Who was Friedrich Nietzsche? Nietzsche was a 19th century German philosopher known for his critiques of religion, morality, and traditional philosophy. What does "God is dead" mean? This phrase symbolizes the decline of religious and moral absolutes in modern society, urging humanity to create new values. What is the Übermensch? The Übermensch, or Superman, is Nietzsche's concept of an individual who transcends societal norms to create their own values and meaning. What are Nietzsche's most famous works? His most famous works include Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Beyond Good and Evil, and The Genealogy of Morality. Did Nietzsche hate religion? Nietzsche was critical of organized religion, particularly Christianity, for promoting values he saw as life-denying. However, his critique aimed to inspire individuals to create their own moral frameworks. What influenced Nietzsche's philosophy? Nietzsche was influenced by Greek philosophy, Arthur Schopenhauer, and his own struggles with illness and existential questions. Why did Nietzsche go insane? The exact cause of Nietzsche's mental breakdown is debated, but some theories suggest syphilis, a brain disorder, or the stress of his intense intellectual life. Did Nietzsche support the Nazis? No. Nietzsche's philosophy was manipulated posthumously by his sister to align with Nazi ideology, but his actual ideas oppose such beliefs. What is Nietzsche's view on morality? Nietzsche rejected traditional morality, calling it slave morality, and advocated for a master morality, based on individual creativity and strength. What is Nietzsche's lasting impact? Nietzsche's philosophy has influenced existentialism, postmodernism, psychology, literature, and art, making him one of the most enduring figures in intellectual history. Friedrich Nietzsche's life was as bold and complex as his philosophy. He challenged humanity to question everything, our beliefs, our values, and even ourselves. Though his journey was marked by struggle, Nietzsche's ideas continue to inspire those seeking to live authentically in an ever-changing world.